si Bongbong Marcos ay tau-tauhan lang ni Lisa. And actually, I called her a bitch in some of my interviews because she is one. Pananagutan mo yan. Di ba? Whatever happens to us, pananagutan ng presidente niyan. But the problem is, he's not in control of this government. It's the wife that is in control of this government. It's the wife that is in control of this government. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we are treated to the spectacle of a person running the office of the presidency but did not file a certificate of candidacy. Hindi naman nag-file yan ng certificate of candidacy yung babae na yan eh. Pero siya nagpapatakbo ng presidency. And we are at her mercy. Kung may mercy pa sa puso niya. Diba? So, hahayaan ba natin to na magpatuloy? Oh. Ako'y nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat today for coming here. It entails a lot of sacrifice. Your time, your effort. But today, we create a visible and vibrant opposition to their rule. Ito yung araw na to. And let's rally around doon sa call, the clarion call of Mayor Baste. Marcos resign. Marcos resign. Marcos resign. Wala kang silbi dyan. Ang asawa mo nagpapatakbo sa bansa namin. We did not elect her. And you see, kahit yung mandato mo, questionable eh. Nag-usap kayo ng may-ari ng Smartmatic. You see, naubos na lahat ng takot ko sa kanila. That's why I'm here. Don't dare take down my account. Kakalad ka rin talaga kitang bruha ka sa impyerno. And they did not take down my account. Oh, sinabi ko sa kanya, I posted that. Heed, or you will regret. Sabi ko, pag tinigdown mo yung account ko, kakalad ka rin talaga kitang bruha ka. And actually, I called her a bitch in some of my interviews because she is one. Kaya sabi ko, Lisa, I will be unforgiving, I will be very frank. Hindi ko gagawin to kung hindi ka traidor. Your pamilya mo, traidor talaga. Hindi lang ako ang traidor mo. Imagine, you cut my head and put it on a silver platter kasi tumayaw si Smartmatics in front of you para kang si Herodes. Ito kay Inday Sara is also a classic example. Ginamit nila nung eleksyon para manalo sila. Tapos ngayon, ito ang ginagawa nila kay Inday Sara. Would you want that to happen to you? Oh. Itong PI, pwede rin putang ina. Oh. Ito pwede rin putang ina. And let's be frank about it. Putang ina naman talaga yan sila. Oh. You see? Ito'y pagtataksil sa inyo. Remember, sabi ni Dean Arellano, the Constitution is a social contract between the people and the government. It's actually, sabi ko sa inyo, we surrender most of our rights to the government. In exchange, we get a constitution that circumscribes the power and authority of that government para hindi tayo aabusuhin. Tapos ito, papalusot nila yung PI para mabago yung constitution para mananatili sila sa pwesto. I think yung PI niya is a recognition that Tambi is not going to win anyway. So, kailangan nilang baguhin yung konstitusyon para mapanatili yung pag-hold on to power until umabot of age yung anak at maging pangulo. Because prenamis yan ni Lisa sa kanya. And Lisa will get what she wants. Isa sa kanyang mantra sa buhay is, consider it done. Pag sinabi niyang consider it done, gagawin niya ang lahat. Matupad lang yung kanyang pinangako sa iyo. But of course, only if you are still useful to her. The moment you lose your utility, wala ka nang gamit sa kanya, ibalibag ka na. Itapon ka ng parang basura. And this is SMNI. Oh, SMNI. Oh. So, nangyari sa'yo, sir. Hindi lang naman sa'yo. Ako, marami tayo. I'm sure, maraming biktima sila rito. Now, ito ngayon. Yung PCSO na palaging nananalo. Ang yung mga malalaki napapanalo, di ba? 1.7 billion ang napanalo sa loob ng isang buwan. Tapos, edited pa yung nanalo. Tapos sabi niya, ito sabi ni Lisa Marcos, di ba? Hi, we love you, Mel. Should I call you Mel? Hi Mel, should I call you Melyonario? Sama-sama tayong babangon muli para maging milyonaryo. Tingnan mo, she really has a knack of incriminating herself and others. Sa akin, inamin niya, magkikita sila na may-ari ng Smartmatic. Inayos din na yung eleksyon. Eto naman, binuking niya si Mel. Magic pala yung nananalo doon sa PCO. Buta kung nandun si Director Sandra Cam, hindi makakalusot si milyonaryo. Oh. Di ba? So are we going to allow them to do that to us? Patuloy ba na, hayaan na lang ba natin sila na manatili sila sa pwesto ng ganyan? Mahal ang bilihin, di po ba?
Si Cams, sabi niya, ano po ba talaga nangyayari sa Pilipinas? Alam mo sir, actually, give credit where credit is due. Yung statement po na yan ay galing sa isang kongresista noong panahon ng bago mag-martial law, di ba? What is happening to our country, what is happening to our country, General? Kasi nagkakagulo na nun. Ang issue ay, ang gulo ba ay tunay na nagkakagulo ang bansa o minamanufacture ng administrasyon nun, ng unang Marcos administration, ang mga gulong ito nang ma-justify ang martial law. Sabi ni Christian, pwede po bang baguhin ng COA ang audit rules ng MOOE? Well, it needed their approval or concurrence. So, maaari nilang bawiin yung pag-concur nila doon and say, tell the speaker, Mr. Speaker, given the public clamor for more transparency and in light of the constitutional guarantee of that, here are the new rules on ganito. You may need to recalibrate or rethink Resolution Number 10, Series of 2011. Sabi ni Harold, di ba napaka-importante ng meeting nila sa bahay ni Speaker? Paano niya makakalimutan yon? Special event na kasama ang Speaker, sadyang mga sinungaling sila. Sabi ni Becky Party, 20 million daw po ata per district yung yung administrative at advisory help. Suki, come here. Suki. Si Suki ba to? Nasa loob? Okay. Yung isang cat ko kasi nanganak. Ang cute ng kittens. Tapos sabi ni Mel on the go, may entertainment house si Mr. Onyeta. Sabi ni Del 19, ang masasabi ko lang ay nasa exciting part na tayo. Oo nga eh. So may ilan naman dito na naghihikayat ng pag-resign ng presidente. Para dun sa mga nagagalit sa mga statements na gayon, intindihin niyo po na ang paghihikayat ng resignation ng kahit na sinong opisyal ay legal at bahagi ng ating karapatan o kalayaan na magsalita at magpahayag at humingi o magpetisyon for redress of grievances. Huwag po kayong magagalit. We're all entitled to our opinions. Bukod pa dito, huwag naman po natin sasabihin na na kailangan ikaw ay magaling na tao para humingi ng resignation ng isang pangulo. Kasi, ang Pangulo, tayo po ang naglagay niyan sa kanya sa pwesto. Mga boto natin ang nag-empower sa kanya para dyan siya tumira, panandalian sa Malacanang. So, huwag po sana silang kumbaga, huwag gawing personal yung issue na yun. Alam mo, Carlos Miguel, ilang beses mo nang pinost yan sa wall na kung magkamag-anak ba si Ado at saka si Attorney Ahmed. Bakit po importante ito? At ba na magtatanong ka ng ganyang kapersonal? Pero ang totoo niyan, halos lahat ng paglinawan ay magkakamag-anak. Kaya lang, ang tanong is how close or how distant? Sila distantly related at best. Wala pa silang nakikita na congruence. Ngayon, you tell me, why is that important? Sabi ni Becky, what's your take na andun si Congressman Marcoleta, which the majority of the representatives snubbed the invitation of the Senate? Kasi kailangan po nito, hi Eric, kailangan po ng representante ng Kamara de Representante para kahit paano may boses sila doon. Otherwise, madidihado sila talaga. 'Di ba? Sabi ni Happy, dapat mag-resign na yung speaker, malaki na kasi ang gulo na nagawa ng People's Initiative. Well, totoo naman. Sabi ni Mang Temyong, magandang gabi po. Sabi ni Ricky, Kay Speaker, sila lang naman nagluklok sa pwesto, hindi kaming taong bayan. Pero, totoo din yun. Kaya nga yung pananawagan na mag-step down siya, well, pwede naman tayong manawagan in the interests of the people. Not because we voted for him, pero dahil salungat na din sa interes ng taong bayan. Sabi ni Jean J, andun si Kong Marcoleta kasi in-invite siya ni Senator Amy. Sabi ni Michael Garcia, still not enough to convict or oust BBM, file evidence to give to Amy for impeachment. Mr. Garcia, kung sasabihin ninyong not enough to convict or oust, sasabihin ninyo po kung ano yung standards ninyo. Kasi, iba naman po ang standards kapag public uprising. Diba? So, oust yung sabi mo Sabi ni Marcelang Bahaghari, Ma'am, ano pong masasabi ninyo na si CGMA nasa Marcos Rally? Ano pong indikasyon para sa inyo? Para sa akin, hindi na siya ganun kahalaga Kasi, unang-una, nagkaroon ng issue between the Vice President at Speaker Martin dahil dinipensahan ni VP Inday si former President Arroyo. Pero, after natanggal siya as Senior Deputy Speaker, she was very Mrs. Arroyo was very conciliatory to Speaker Martin. Nung natanggal siya, even as Deputy Speaker, walang bukang bibig siya kundi to appease the Speaker na wala siyang kasalanan but that she bows to Mr. Speaker and so on and so on. Also, nakarinig siya, di ba? May nagparinig. I think it was the Speaker who was saying na baka mag-initiate ng investigation into her role in Malampaya funds. So, you do the math. Para sa akin, if she's quiet, she's quiet. She's not a player anymore in this whole scenario. Sabi ni Jeller Jice, does this mean that FPRD has officially become the opposition? I don't think there is such a thing as an official opposition at all, no? But no, he is not the official opposition. He opposes charter change. He opposes some of the measures or the activities of the current administration. And that's it. May issue siya. Sabi ni Christine, PRD is fiscalizing as what he said he would, and we should do when we see PRD is fiscalizing as he said he would, and also what we should do when we see something wrong with the admin. Sabi ni Nice Atienza, is this all about frustration of lower house on Chacha, CONAS being dumped by the Senate, or they believe that being parliament will boost the economy? Medyo madami ang intentions na sa hearing kanina. I think the House hasn't gotten its act together yet. Kasi nga, they just keep saying kailangan baguhin ito.